What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad and MPL fans alike? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, and welcome back to the Major Pokemon League, Week 7 versus Jordy of the Leeds Rhyhorns. Now, I'm very nervous because this is the first league match I've done that is live recorded since, I don't know, MPL Season 2, Week 1 or so, where I tried to live record it, my capture card broke on me. There appears to be a problem. Huh. Okay. You alright, Jordy? Oh, chicks gotta see what that was. I guess I'll send challenge. Maybe he brought the wrong mon or something, I don't know. I'll send a challenge, see what it does. Yeah, okay, so he's sending the challenge again. I'll just leave that in, why not? You guys know what's going down. I'm nervous, he's probably a bit nervous too. I'm excited though, and I feel like my prep has been very good, so I just gotta take my time, think about my plays, run my calcs, and try to, I can't really take notes, which is annoying, but I have my calc ready on the side. I'm just gonna select random battle music, party Pokemon, and time to get up my phone to take a picture of his team. I'm gonna look it down right here, so let's see. He brings the Ditto, so let's get his team open on my phone right here. So he brings the Mamoswine, the Seismitoad, the Scizor, the Ditto, the Latias, and the Entei. And I, as you guys know, I'm going to get my OBS open so I don't fuck this up. I, on the other hand, as you know, I'm bringing Regimille, Meliodas, Teps, Tricovasis, Alphonse, and Courtney. I'm going to lead with my Regimille because I want to get my rocks up early because he did bring that Latias. But I feel like my Weavile can do a lot in this match. I also see, my faster attackers can do a lot, and it's just, well, it's Choice Scarf Ditto, that's for sure, because Jordy doesn't play any other style of Ditto. So now I know. I'm going to get that back up here. It's time. I'm so worried, guys. I'm so nervous. I'm just going to get up my calc really fast with Registeel and get that calc going right there. Got a message right here, let's see. So, let's see. I'm gonna leave it Registeel. Wishing you good luck, Jordy. Good luck, have fun. Wow, I never noticed that on Susan Boyles. That's a Seismitoad. Let's assume he's offensive. He probably wants to get his rocks up too. Because he can do that. I'm just gonna pop my rocks up. That's my main priority right here. He's gonna do the exact same thing. Get his rocks up. That is the first priority on his team. To get those rocks up and just, just do it. So I have Earthquake on this side. I guess I haven't updated it. Earthquake does 20%, which just isn't enough. And I don't want to sack this thing yet. I don't have any flyers, so he's very safe to go for Earth Power right now. I don't really need Registeel for a whole lot more. I did get my rocks up, which was my main goal. So I'm just going to click the Earthquake. I can take an Earth Power from this thing, even if he's offensive. Which is probably what he... Oh, no, he's defensive. He's more defensive in his set. Let me see what's going on here. So, yeah, he's definitely a more defensive variant of the Seismitoad. Probably Spadef, looking at it. It looks like he's more specially defensive than he is physically defensive. From what I see, of course. Could have gotten a low roll right there. Looks like a low roll. What if he is not... What if he's Spadef? Yeah, Earthquake seems to be doing about a low roll from the Spadef side. I could go for another one. I could try to spare him. Seeing as is not offensive, I'm not too worried about switching into, Greninja. But then again, I don't want him to switch into Ditto on it. And I don't want to take unnecessary damage as a Life Orb. That is a spread. What does it do to Slurp? And what does Slurp do to him? I do absolutely nothing for him. Then again, Earth Power falls in the same line. How about my Gold? No, I don't want to switch his Gold to Connect. Might do something a little bit more risky. Since I'm in range, he's not quite in range of that either, so I don't want to do that. He's probably going to call. Still not quite in range of it. I don't want to switch that in. Just hastily Greninja. How much does Greninja take from it? I'm going to take my time, look at my plays, look at my options. Okay, so let's see. Earth Power does half to you, and due to rocks being up, rocks are on both sides. How much is Earth Power? 32%. I can switch in, go for a knockoff, go for an Ice Cliff after a lot. Could scare him out with people, but yeah, I'm gonna. Oh my god, it almost went down timer. Jesus. I'm gonna switch into Weavile. I'm gonna take a lot of damage right here, but I know he's not offensive, so Weavile shouldn't take too much from his Earth Power. Hopefully, he doesn't Scald. It's a bit laggy. You can see that Berserk get pressure on. He's gonna go for the Scald. Oh, I pray to God, don't. Whew! No burn. Scald did a lot. Maybe he is offensive. Seismitoad. Because that went from my 75% dirt, which is 120 HP, to 65. So, 120 to 65. It means he did like 35% with Scald. He could have just 4 recipes or something. He could have gotten a high roll right there. I feel like I'm just gonna. I feel like my best play is just to knock off. It's in my best interest because it does like 70 to 82%, and since he doesn't have the. Since he doesn't have the. What's it called? Since he doesn't have the. What's it called? Since he doesn't have the Thunderous, the Ice Shard is not that important. So I'm gonna click Knock Off right here. It's in my best interest. I can get a lot of damage off on the Susan Boils. I knock off its Rindo Berry. Okay, so he was ready for the grass. I should be able to take Earth Power. I do not, so Seismitoad takes out Weavile. I'm gonna have to find that. Okay. Just gonna. Gonna use this to write stuff down. So, Seismitoad, KOs, Weavile, Power. That's fine. I could go into Courtney here and go for basically anything. I guess this King Flamethrower is pretty safe. That invites into that. I'm gonna look at my options for Slark maybe, because let's see. Dazzling Gleam. He's probably Water Absorb. Psychic. What is Psychic invite in the Scizor or the Latias? I'll hold off on you right now. I think I'll just go into. I want to see how much. I know I have some time. Greninja. How much does the U-turn do? 16 to 18%. I don't want to risk that. So I'll go into Greninja. I want to see how much my Greninja does to me. Greninja, Trick of Aces, 48 HP. How much does the U-turn do? 65%, 62%. So I can just freely go into Greninja right here. Click, I don't know, Ice Beam maybe? Maybe possibly Scald. I'm just gonna go for the safe Ice Beam. See what he switches. If he decides to, he's gonna sack off Susan Boils, which I figured he would do. So Greninja KOs Seismitoad with Ice Beam. I'll go. I feel like Ditto is gonna come in, and he's gonna U-turn. But I'm at a Warpaint comes in. Set Scarf Warpaint. Mamoswine. Life Orb Attacker, level 50. Freeze, Dry. Mamoswine. What is the Freeze Dry I'm on? Because I know there's a Mamo set with Freeze Dry. It used to be at least. Level 50. I give you Scarf. That is also an option, of course, if he's Choice Scarf. I'm gonna switch into Registeel just to figure out what kind of Mamoswine this is, because if it's Life Orb, then I know Greninja can take it out from this range. It could be Pasha Berry. That's a very one option, but I cannot risk him not being Scarf. He could have Double Scarf first. That's an option, of course. So I see. He's gonna click the Earthquake button right there, and that's going to take me out. How much does Earthquake do to Greninja? It definitely kills. So Registeel is gonna faint right there. Mamoswine KOs. Registeel with EQ. How much does Golurk take if he is Let's see Golurk versus Mamoswine. I think he's going to be Scarf. I think he's a Scarf Mamoswine. He has a 12.5% chance if he's Adamant, and that's without the Life Orb. And Drain Punch does that much. I'm going to switch into Alphonse right here. I'm going to switch into my goody Golurk. That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. I regret it. I'm going to go into Golurk right here. And I think it's very safe for me right now to just click it's very safe for me to click Drain Punch. He can switch into Scizor, he can switch into Latias, I guess. Latias is the only thing that doesn't really want to take it. If he switches into Ditto, then he switches into Ditto and I can Shadow Punch on the following turn, because I think he still takes the 12.5 from Stealth Rock before transforming. So it's very safe for me to click Drain Punch right here, because I can take any hit from this Mamoswine, and I can also figure out, is it Scarf, is it Expert Belt, is it, like, if he switches up moves, or if he decides to switch and play on the bluff of the Scarf. He's probably calculating to see if he can take me out. And I am the Yachi Berry, so Icicle Crash is doing less than Earthquake. Now the thing is, if my Yachi Berry pops, how much does the Ice Shard can potentially take me out? That is kind of scary if I flinch. That is of course an option right there, but I think Golurk is the right play right here, and just click Drain Punch, because it hurts a lot of his team. Nothing really wants to switch in on a Drain Punch from Golurk. I want to see how much it does to Scizor, like regular, like the bulky SD set, level 50. And Drain Punch does like 25%, 25% only. That's just not good. But then I can just follow up with the Fire Punch if he switches into Scizor. So that's not too bad. So he's going to withdraw Warpaint right here, looking at his options. He's going to switch into Control C, which is his Ditto. So there's the Ditto. He cannot take me out. I've done the calcs and stuff for this matchup in particular. So he does take that, and after Stealth Rocks, it's a 43.8% chance to OHKO, but that is of course with the 89. And with 48, I can definitely OHKO him, and he cannot OHKO me. Seeing as we both have rocks on the field, his Shadow Punch has a 43.8% chance. I have a guaranteed. So if he Scarf, it all comes down to a roll. And if he gets it, that would suck. The roll is in my favor. Let's see, I have 183. He has 2 roll chances to take me out. I have every. So let's see, does he get it? He doesn't get it. He does not get the roll, which is lovely. And I take him out with that. So that is wonderful. Now Golurk is severely crippled. And I seriously, no, stop. Leave me alone. I'm tired of every time off for at least an hour. I need to not be disturbed right now. So I can write down the Golurk before he leaves. Golurk KOs Ditto with Shadow Punch. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do this match without a layout, I'm thinking, but you guys tell me in the comments down below if you want a layout or not, and then if you guys want face cam or not, then we'll decide. If you guys want face cam and no layout, or layout and no face cam, you guys can tell me in the comments. I know I'm just kind of sitting here just doing my charade of things, like itching my nose, scratching sometimes, and then just focusing on the game, looking down a lot. So he's gonna switch into Rogue right here. He's gonna go for the Bullet Punch. Now, is there anything that I can spare you for? Absolutely not. It's still a, well, it's still technically a switch into the, I can't switch into Courtney, but I'm going to switch into Teps right here, because as we know, Teps comes in and kills something. That is just Teps' role. Susan Boyles and Ditto it down, so I can just go into Teps right here. The safety goggles, it's kind of unfortunate that it didn't work out because he didn't bring a Moongus, but I can switch into Ember very safely right here. You can go for Superpower, that means he's weakened severely. If he goes for Bullet Punch, which is the most obvious play to take out my Golurk, then I eat that, and we can calculate what kind of Scizor this is. That looks like a more offensive Scizor to me, based on the damage. I'm just going to run a quick calc here. See Ember versus the defensive variant, Ember versus Mega Scizor. I'm just going to check the bulky variant first, see how much a Bullet Punch would do. 16 to 24. And I took the Stealth Rock damage, which is 12.5 out of it, so 87%-ish. From 189 to 134, so how much is that in yet? 61%. From 87 to 61. How much is the offensive Mega Scizor? Scizor. Offensive SD. Now the bullet punch is like 20%, which is more fair. Now his switch in lies in, I guess, Latias and Entei now. And how much does Entei take for my Flare Blitz? Entei, Choice Band, 50. Flare Blitz does that much. E-Speed does 52%. Do I risk the prediction and go for the EQ? Or do I just straight up go for the Flare Blitz and just try to get chip damage? Because Flare Blitz still is like 50% to it. So I'm going to click Flare Blitz right here, even if he switches into... He goes for the SD... Oh, no, Jordy, no. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Embor KOs Caesar with Flare Blitz. We know he had speed investment, of course, because he outsped my Embor. Now I am in range of E-Speed, which kind of sucks if he's banded, but then we know he's banded. And since I preserved Golurk, he cannot safely click that. Now in comes Mamoswine again. This is a bit of an issue, because now I'm severely weakened, and of course he knows that he outspeeds. Now I want to see how much my Sucker Punch does to a, not Embor, to a Mamoswine. Assuming he's like the quote-unquote Life Orb attack reset with a Choice Scarf, so he's probably Adamant. Oh, not banned. Oh, that would be too powerful. It's probably Adamant. I want to see how much my Sucker Punch does. Not enough. His EQ runs Rampage on absolutely everything from what I know. Like, he kills this. How much to do to Greninja? Probably a shit ton. Yeah, it does 84%, and we are definitely in range of that now. Golurk cannot switch into this thing anymore, and Slurpuff, which is my Courtney, takes... Oh, Courtney can actually switch in on this thing. That's kind of nice to know. He has Latias and Entei left. So I could Sucker Punch, switch into Courtney, and then see how it plays out from there. I think I'm going to click Sucker Punch. I'm going to click the Sucker Punch. It would be nice to have this thing a little bit left, but I'm going to assume he Scarfs. I need to write down that Mamoswine once again. Mamoswine KOs Embor with EQ, and then I can go into Slurpup really safely actually, and okay, I can click the
guys with part 2 of this battle. I'm sorry, cut off, and it really pisses me off, but my DS was getting hot. But basically what happened here is he clicked Earthquake. I knew Courtney could take it as we calced down, and I am going to click the Surf right here, Choice Spec Surf, which is guaranteed to take out this Warpaint, the Mamoswine right here. So Courtney is getting a kill before her parting ways. You did phenomenal, Slurpup. I'm so happy to see you again. It's gonna be sad saying goodbye to you, but in comes Entei Dakim, and he is just going to click the Flare Blitz button, if I recall correctly. Yes, indeed, he did just click Flare Blitz straight up to take me out, and Courtney is going to drop. So Courtney is going to leave us with an extra 1-1, so I think she went 1-3 by the time she was here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, Courtney. It really meant a lot. So in comes Trick of Aces, and I am just going to click the Scald. Now honestly, if, in my opinion, I think Jordy misplayed right there. I think he just should have E-Speed to take out my Slurpuff, because even if Golurk switched in, I couldn't have done it again. So if he switched out on me, he would have had free E-Speed access. But in comes Luna now, the Latias, and I'm just going to click U-turn here in case he has a Yachi Berry. So we know he's not Scarf since I did outspeed him. So that problem is out of the way. I have 69 HP left. Trick of Aces with 69 HP. That's kind of funny actually. I didn't notice that when I was battling. So I'm going to send an Alphonse, which of course is my other Pokemon, in the back with enough HP to take the Stealth Rock hazards. It did 11 HP. The Latias is just going to go for a Draco Meteor. Kind of an overkill, but that just kind of tells me he has Dragon and Psychic Stab and no other form of attack. Possibly Electric, but you know, it means, I don't know. So Alphonse is going to go down. He also got a kill, so 1-1 for Alphonse as well, which is kind of nice to see them both take parting ways with that. So Greninja comes back in, and without me risking anything, I am just going to click the U-turn button and end this game against Jordy LDR, coach of the Leeds Rhyhorns. Well, his channel name is now Jocalisk. We're going to end our match against Jocalisk, Jordy LDR, coach of the Leeds Rhyhorns, in a 1-0 victory in our favor. And I'm sorry about the little cut there, hopefully it won't happen again. But next week we face off against Pterodactyl, Young Cypher, and his Sin City Star Raptors, and that is going to be one doozy of a match. He has one of my last season MVPs being Helmrock King, the Tornadostherian, which on my team was Chaser. So, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button down below because your support is greatly appreciated. Tell me in the comment section what you thought of the battle. Give me some feedback, maybe some of my misplays, if you want to point out, because it's always a learning experience for me. And subscribe if you're new. Become a member of the Shy Guy Squad. We're racing towards that 500 goal right now, and the boost since we started uploading again with the Wi-Fi has been going straight upwards, so thank you guys so much for that. And without further ado, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace!